Hey everyone, welcome to Beyond Equilibrium. Today we're starting the IB Economics series with section 1.1, which is Introduction to Economics, and more specifically, the 9 key concepts. These might seem useless, but you have to know them for your IAs, and you need the definitions for your papers as well. And they are the backbone of economics. I mean, they even got them in that little IB blue circle thing, so you know they're important. Let's start with scarcity.
Hey, what the is up with your Wi-Fi? You have this big-ass house, and you can't afford a Wi-Fi box out here?
Scarcity is the central concept in economics. It's why we have to make choices. It's about the fact that resources are limited, but human wants are unlimited. And because of this, economics studies how societies make the best possible use of scarce resources to satisfy as many needs and wants as possible. Alright, so now let's look at efficiency. Efficiency is about using resources in the best possible way to avoid waste. In this course, we look a lot into allocative efficiency, so that's basically equilibrium. Since resources are scarce, economics really is about making choices. So moving on to choice, not all needs and wants can be met.
But I love our pool. You know, we don't have a jacuzzi.
Can you believe that? Can you believe we don't have a jacuzzi?
So individuals, firms, and governments must decide what to produce, how to produce it, and for whom. Moving on to change, change is essential to economics. The economic world is constantly shifting.
This is tic-tac. This is tic-tac. This is inflation.
Economists study how variables, institutions, and systems evolve over time from one situation to another. Understanding these changes helps us analyze both short-term and long-term effects on economies and societies. Moving on to economic well-being. Economic well-being is about people's prosperity and quality of life.
If you were a Disney princess, who would you be?
Cinderella, cause she broke, homie. She represent me, yo. Let me borrow $20.
It can include things such as economic satisfaction, standards of living, healthcare, education. So sustainability, we try to focus on meeting today's needs without reducing the ability of future generations to meet theirs. Like, for example, in the Lorax, they cut down on the trees and the future generation had to live in a hot air balloon. It's not a hot air balloon, that thing. That's why we gotta study it. Okay, so moving on to interdependence, this shows that no individual firm or country operates alone. Consumers, businesses, and governments, they all rely on each other within and across borders. Because of this, actions in one part of the economy often have ripple effects somewhere else.
I don't like you either. I don't, and I probably never will. Go ahead.
Moving on to equity, it's basically just fairness in the distribution of income, wealth, and economic opportunities. A lot of people get it confused with equality, and it's not. Equality is about giving everyone the same resources, same opportunities, right? And then each person can do what they can with what's they're given, right? But equity is about taking into consideration the issues behind. Alright, so finally, intervention refers to government involvement in the market.
And I said, let's make it one big, beautiful bill, my friend.
While markets are generally efficient, they don't always achieve society's goals like equity, sustainability, or stability, and that's why governments step in. Alright, so that's all. Together, these 9 key concepts, scarcity, choice, efficiency, equity, economic well-being, sustainability, change, interdependence, and intervention, form the framework for everything you'll study in IB economics. They connect the theory to the real world, helping us understand how economic decisions affect people, societies, and the planet. I did take that out of the IB economics guide, right? These do seem pretty straightforward, but it's important to know the IB definitions, so check on whatever textbook you're using. The IB loves to ask for perfect definitions. So make sure you know that.